I got to tell you, Ratatouille is for me, my
Yeah,
film.
yeah, yeah.
But it meant so much, but still means so much to me, that movie.
Yeah.
I would be wonderful to be able to have that effect on other people.
Guys, do you know what? Disney just do it so right, don't they, when they're doing like, there's, to me, I found, you know, 1 minute I was like, oh, this is so relatable, and then I was laughing. Like, what is it about Disney that make it so good when they're making movies like this?
Well, they pick, Pixar, they pick good filmmakers.
Absolutely.
You know, and they let them tell the stories that are authentic to the filmmakers. But I do think that they also have an ability for the film to speak to multi-generations simultaneously.
Rosalie, I saw on your Instagram that like this kicked off about 4 years ago. How
Yeah.
do you feel now that it's all done and we're all getting to see it?
I mean, I've seen the movie for the first time. It's overwhelming because all 4 years of my hard work with Pixar is finally, there's finally a product. And not only that, but just acting in general. It's been a long and interesting, hard journey, and to see it all pay off in the end, it's great.
Sandra, when I was young, the movie that I wasn't allowed to watch was Titanic. My mom said it was too rude. I was 14. What was it for you? Seeing as you weren't allowed, Mei Lee, watch what was it? It was for the band as well, Four Town. For you,
Four Town. Yes. So you're asking me what was my Titanic that my parents would not let me watch?
Yeah.
I grew up in quite a strict household. And I would say it was music videos.
Wow.
And there was this in Canada, there was this music video show, honestly, probably at 10 o'clock at night. And I would have to sneak down and turn on the look at this. I'm turning on television like this, turn on the television and listen to it so low that I'm not to wake up anyone else. So mine was music videos.
The one thing I liked about it, Rosalie, is that friends, it's the hardness of this is to have a good group of friends, even the ones that, you know, bring you down the road that you're not supposed to go down sometimes, but it's fun all the time. Did you find that as well?
I mean, just like May, I kind of have my own squad. My close-knit group of friends, I've known them my entire life, essentially. And to see that on screen, it's like, wow, that's what I'm going through that. And I think friendship is such a valuable thing because you can always turn to your friends, always. And I think May's friends are so important to her, and she's trying her best to balance her and her parents, when in reality they can both coexist without,
just has to change.
Not one isn't better than the other.
I don't know if you've both watched the program, but the one thing that I got from it was Dairy Girls. I kind of felt it was like Dairy Girls was the friendship amongst the friends, and the we would call it. It's kind of like that.
I think, again, what you're picking up on, the value of friendship, and especially, you know, during this time of life of 13, you realize, and also music, that you realize that the things that help you into your independence are your friends. And I think music, like it's really changes you.
And one thing, Sandra, as well, I think a lot of parents will like this movie because it will bring into conversation, you know, topics that when, you know, kids are growing up, they need to have it. And now we've got a movie that's going to help that.
I'm sure if there's a shorthand, let's say your child is acting up or you have feelings that you can't control, you can just say, you want to know what? I'm in my panda. I'm so sorry. Let me just take a breath. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. There's a lot of ways, what you're saying, that you can use this film to be able to talk about mostly like crazy emotions.
And finally, before I wrap up, we all have a Disney movie that we all remember from when we were kids. Is it mad that you guys have movies that this is a movie that kids around the world are going to be their movie for the rest of their life?
I think that's really hard to actually answer because that's very hard to kind of understand and accept. You know, when I think of what's your movie, what's your favorite one? For me, I got to tell you, Ratatouille is for me, my film. But it meant so much, but still means so much to me, that movie. I would be wonderful to be able to have that effect on other people.